Hello, it's Christina, and I have a few minutes before a meeting, and I'm available if you're watching this in replay to ask or to answer your questions. So if you are watching this in replay, go ahead and click subscribe, or there's a subscribe button either up here or up here. I can't remember which side it's on, but there is a subscribe button up there, so you can hit subscribe. And if you're watching live, you get to actually ask me questions. So I see a lot of you guys popping on. So go ahead and ask me your questions. I was busy answering questions today, and I'm in the Q&A mode. So let me help you. Facebook questions, if you have any Facebook lead generation questions, real estate related Facebook questions, anything like that. This was a very unannounced. I don't even know if anybody's going to have any questions. It's later in the day, 5:30 Pacific time, so it's later, or 5:20 later in the day. Does anybody have any Facebook questions that you want me to answer? Just type them in the comment and I'll see your comment box. Or I'll type them in the comment box and I'll see the comments. Just kind of hanging out here, having a dinner meeting soon. I'm going to be speaking at tomorrow's NAR Tech Edge. I've got 2 sessions going. It's in Coeur d'Alene, so if you're here or around the area, you should definitely come. I'll be teaching Facebook. I can't remember the titles of the sessions, but I think it's how to rake in Facebook leads, even if you're a complete beginner, and then blogging for prospects in 5 easy steps. So come on over tomorrow. In the meantime, what are your questions? What questions do you have about Facebook? Sorry about that. About Facebook, about blogging, about lead generation, real estate lead generation. What are your questions, guys? You guys are popping on, but you're just kind of watching, and maybe you're just exploring this whole Facebook live stream thing. The great thing about Facebook Live is that you can make well, I'm pointing down because the comments show up below for me, but I think it's either below it or beside it. You guys can put your comments in. You can ask me your questions. Lots of you on here. I'm open to questions, open to Facebook questions. Any questions? Let's see. I'm trying to think of, what did I answer today? Somebody was asking about, let's see. I know one of the questions that was asked was about, they've been running some page-like ads to bring in targeted people to their Facebook business page. Because what I teach you guys is that when you build that audience, that's one audience that you're building, just like you're building your database audience, just like you're going to build your farm, things like that. So they've been running Facebook page-like ads, and they've been running them for about 3 days, and they separated them just like I said. One ad set was for mobile, one ad set for desktop, and they noticed that their mobile ads are about 1/3 of the cost of desktop ads. So they're asking me, should I go ahead and stop running the desktop ads, and at what point should I be playing with these? Should I tweak these? Should I do anything? So here's the thing. You're going to run page-like ads, targeted page-like ads to get the right people to your page. If you're going to run those, then you want to make sure that you run them for a minimum of 10 days. Set them up, push go, and don't touch them for 10 days. And you don't want to touch them because you need to let them go the full course. They need to go over a weekend. They need to go over a week. They need some time for you to really see how well they're working. Without tweaks, just what the audience that you're targeting, how they're responding to those. So you need that time, and then you should never do any changes in the middle. If you see a mistake, if you see something that, oh my gosh, I need to change this, you need to stop that previous ad set and campaign, and start a whole brand new one. If you don't, your analytics are going to be messed up, and so you can't determine what to do. You can't analyze when you've got skewed analytics and numbers and insights and stuff. So trying trying to think of what other questions. I don't see any comments, and I don't know why I'm not seeing any of the comments. So if you guys are asking me questions and I'm not seeing them, it could be my connection. Sorry. This is the second time I tried Facebook live stream. Oh, awesome. Cool. Holly, I see yours. Let's see. Oh, okay. So Holly asks, how much should you spend per day on these page like campaigns? So to start to test during a 10-day test, I always recommend that you spend $10 per day per ad set. Because you want to get it pushed out there. You want Facebook to get it going into its algorithm, and you want to run a good test. Now, this is only for 10 days. Once that 10 days is up, then you can scale back, and you've assessed. You've run a couple different ads against each other, so you know which one's working better, et cetera. And so then you can scale it back. With page-like ads, here's a couple other things because they keep changing, Power Editor. With page-like ads, you want to optimize for page likes, but you want to pay for impressions. Now, this is just page-like ads. The reason you want to do it that way, pay for impressions on page-like ads, is because you can lower your budget to as low as $1 a day on page-like ads. And so the key with page-like ads, remember this is targeted. You're targeting homeowners in specific zip codes with specific demographics that you want. But the reason that you want to do that, you want to test it at $10 a day, then scale it back, is because page-like ads you want always going. When you have fresh people coming to your page, it keeps you placed well in the news feed because Facebook sees activity, and so you have targeted people coming over, you have new people interacting with you. This is good. So you want to start it at $10 a day and then scale it back based on your budget. Any other questions, guys? Looks like my meeting's about to start. I see people walking in. So any other questions? So hopefully that was a little bit on page-like ads and stuff. I'll pop in again probably tomorrow. Oh, no, actually tomorrow's NAR Tech Edge, so I might stream from it. I might see what I can do and stream a little something from there. All right, guys, I'm going to say goodbye. Going to wrap this up, and I will see you guys. Oh, so Holly's asking, so what should your budget be after the week? Your budget is based on what you can afford. Lead with revenue. I start with, if you're really tight on your budget, start with $1 a day, and then you're going to want to build up, because at some point there's kind of it's overkill. So you're going to notice that you actually end up paying more per page like if you go too high. So usually that price point is anywhere between $3 and $6, depending on your market, etc. And that'll be your price per page like, but you're still going to pay for impressions. So somewhere between $3 and $6 is where you're going to settle, and you just keep that running constantly, because that new traffic to your site helps your post reach, your post engagement. They respond to your call to actions. You can then run ads later. You're testing audiences through page likes. It's much cheaper to test an audience through a page like ad. And then when you go to run some expensive ads and some high dollar ads to a really strong call to action, then you can use those audiences that you know that already responded. So start with $10 a day, scale it back down, and then you'll settle somewhere between $3 and $6 a day. Okay, so I'm going to actually go now that I've got you guys on here. I'm going to go now. The meeting is starting earlier than I thought. Sorry about that. It's a prep for tomorrow's NAR Tech Edge. So if you're coming to NAR Tech Edge in Coeur d'Alene, that's awesome. I hope to see you guys there. If not, Thursday, I'm going to be doing a training on one of the sessions that I'm doing at NAR Tech Edge. You can go to leadsandleverage.com/training. So leadsandleverage.com/training. It's free, no pitch, not selling anything. It's blogging for prospects in 5 easy steps. So hope to see you guys there. I will talk to you again tomorrow or the next day. Talk to you guys later.